everyone. My name is Joana C Reyes and I'll be continuing Alma's reporting. So the next disease is Aussie. The Aussie, also known as the Sith, are the people of the monks, or the otherworldly folk, the contemporary depictions of the fairy folk. They are widely considered to be descendants or manifestations of the Tuatha De Danann, who retreated the other world, where they walk amongst human beings but generally tend to live separately from them. The common and contemporary Irish characterizations are rooted in the Aussie. Some of the most recognizable fairies are: the first is Leprechaun, a solitary shoemaker known for causing mischief and keeping pots of gold. The next is the Banshee. Similar to the Native American myth of La Llorona, the Banshee is a woman whose wailing signifies death. Next is the Changeling, a fairy child left in the place of a human child. Sick or disabled babies and children were often thought to be changelings, leading to devastating consequences until as recently as 1895, when Bridget Theory was killed by her husband, who believed her to be a changeling. The next is, since we're done with the Irish characterizations of fairies, let's proceed with Christian influence on Irish mythology. The Christian monks and scholars who recorded ancient Irish myths did so with the bias of faith. As a result, Christian development and ancient mythology significantly influenced each other. For example, Ireland's two patron saints, Saint Patrick and Saint Bridget, are rooted in ancient Irish mythology. Saint Patrick, the most varied amalgamation of religious practices, can be found in the annual celebration of Saint Patrick's Day, a holiday with Catholic roots that almost always features leprechauns in some capacity. Contemporary holiday aside, early Christians in Ireland remember Saint Patrick as a symbol of a triumph of Christianity over paganism. Next is Saint Bridget. Most people who are familiar with Ireland recognize Saint Bridget of Kildare as the second patron saint of the Emerald Isle, as well as a saint of a handful of other stations and locations, including babies, midwives, Irish nuns, dairymaids. It is less commonly known that the story of Saint Bridget is rooted in the legend of Bridget, one of the deities of the ancient Tuatha De Danann. Bridget was a daughter of Dagda, and the goddess of fertility and health, much like Saint Bridget. Okay, so the major deities. The first is Dagda. The Dagda was chief of the Irish Tuatha De Danann, god of life and death, agriculture and fertility. A learned advisor and master of Druidic magic, he possessed a cauldron that provided plenty, a massive club that granted life or death, and an enchanted harp that ordered the season. Next is Morrigan. The fearful phantom queen known as Morgan was the Irish goddess of death, sport, and war. She was portrayed both as a single entity and as three sisters who could issue terrifying prophecy and foretell the deaths of warriors and kings. Next is Law. Lugh of the Long Arm was a young Irish god, revenge for his father's unjust Chinese, and a matched range. Next deity is Dana. Dana was a mysterious Celtic mother, goddess, and ancestors of the Irish Tuatha De Danann. It was from her that the tribe took its name. Little is known about Dana, though she may have some connections to the Dan river. Other theories hold that she was a wind or earth goddess that looked after the nomadic tribe. Next is Sir Nonas. The horned god Cernunnos was a mysterious Gaelic deity associated with the woodlands. Next is Bridget. Bridget, the excited one. Exalted. Bridget, the exalted one, was the Irish goddess of spring, fertility, and life. She reigned over the full winter holiday and marked the beginning of the Irish year. Next one is Amos. Amos was the chief poet of the Tuatha De Danann and son of the Dagda. His music and poetry charmed women, inspired kings, and won his enemies. Next is Kainich. The Kainich was a mysterious ancient figure in Scottish and Irish lore. In addition to being the goddess of winter and the old age, she was a trickster who assisted those dwelling in the harsh winters of the north. Next is Wydian. Wydian Fadon was a magician and the Mabinogi, an advisor and father figure to his nephew, Luke. His magic often helped those around him, but frequently had intended consequences in the long term. Next is Met. Met was the queen of in the Elser cycle, whose passions and ambitions put her well above most men in Ireland. Next, Bab. Bab the Battle Pearl was one of the three sisters of the Morrigan, Irish goddess of war and death, who sowed fear and destroyed in combat and could turn the tide of battle. Next, the last major thief is Nuada. Nuada of the Silver Hand was the first king of the Tuatha De Danann. Well-liked and wise, yet he was forced to give up the throne after he lost his hand. His successor, however, was so unjust. Silver hand was made for him, so